What's going on? What's going on? Y'all know the business is the Boston Clinic and more. I know we had to get it in, man. I missed the live stream yesterday, so I did one this morning. Real quick to make up for that one. Guys, like the morning stream, I can squeeze one in early most mornings, man. Maybe I make it Tuesday or Thursday. 2 days, 2 mornings out the week, 3 mornings out the week. We can get it in real quick. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me, what's going on, Lawrence Williams? And also as well as football is starting, got a few other things I want to talk about before we get the road. As football is starting, like I said, Sundays will not get the most videos out of me. I'm just letting y'all know right now, Sundays, you get minimum videos. Probably Saturdays too, other than fight Saturdays. The video drop might be 3 or 4 on the weekend with college and NFL start. I'm going to keep it a buck with you. I got a betting segment coming with Trey X. And I'm going to go live for a few games maybe, man. Reactions. That's about it. But I was checking out Cali Enigma's video. I asked him for the direct interview leak. I couldn't find it, but he said it was on IFL, man. When he sent it to me, I put it out there. And I'm going to roll on his word that Tyson Fury said that AJ may only be getting $10 million for the Povetkin fight. He also said that he'll never fight Tyson. Tyson Fury said he'll never fight AJ. So that shit don't surprise me, man. Like I said, man, that man don't want to fight nobody. Give me a minute, man. He'll never. Yeah, that man don't want to fight nobody, dog. What's going on, man? Kevin, I see you. Shot Town in the building. Yeah, that man don't want to fight nobody. That's a fact. That's a fact, man. You know, people always using irrational excuses that they don't live off of. You know, it ain't a rule for them. Like when people say, well, woo, the champion, he should be ready. But now it's Tyson. I mean, Anthony Joshua only got 20 fights. He already fought, this many world-class fights. Look here, man. The heavyweight division, it's only a few that matter, man. Excuse me. It's only a few that matter. What's going on, TJ? It's only a few that matter in the heavyweight division, man. It's Wilder, Ortiz. You can throw Povetkin in there, Joshua in there. And now that Tyson Fury, I presume he was back after this weekend. You know what I'm saying? Them 5 people. Them is the only tier 1 heavyweights. And I've been telling y'all about Joseph Parker. I'm going to tell you when I seen the bitch in Parker and Povetkin from looking back on. When Deontay Wilder knocked out, what's up, Kershaw? I see you. What's up, Tom? When Deontay Wilder knocked out Arthur Spilkin, and that man wasn't breathing till his wife called his name, he started back breathing. I did not know Povetkin and Joseph Parker was in attendance. Dog, he about to fight Povetkin after that. Povetkin started juicing the hell up. What's going on, Southside? I see you. Want to jump on, let me know. I seen you something. When he started juicing, they started juicing up. Then Parker missed the WBC VADA test. You know, nobody talk about that. They'll tell you all day you blew. Well, Earl ain't enrolled in VADA. Earl ain't enrolled in VADA. And I keep explaining that, though. That's just simple explain. I ain't fighting for the WBC, so why would I enroll in VADA? You know what I'm saying? You know, why would I put join the VADA? You want to hop on Kirk? Let me know, man. I don't know if you're talking to Lawrence. But yeah, that nigga missed the whole VADA test to avoid Deontay Wilder. People say, well, Earl ain't joined VADA. Hey, if the WBC was fair, he still take random drug tests. That's what people don't understand. Canelo Alvarez was juicing the whole time versus Golovkin on VADA the first time. VADA had never tested Canelo in Mexico until the start of this fight. Every time they caught him, he was already in San Diego or in Colorado now. That's a fact. But nobody talk about how Joseph Parker missed the VADA test. He just conveniently missed it after Wilder knocked the fuck out of Arthur Spilkin. Povetkin just conveniently started juicing up after the Povetkin fight. I mean, after the Wilder and Spilkin fight. That Spilkin fight, that put more fear in any of them heavyweights than anything. The only dude that didn't fear shit was Luis Ortiz. You know? And Fury said, oh, all he fought was bum. I ain't see you lining up to fight Luis Ortiz. You done called out every heavyweight but Luis Ortiz. Even when you was active, you wasn't trying to fight Luis Ortiz. That's a fact. That's a fact. You know, they getting out here talking like his shit don't stink. Nigga, you was on your ass. I mean, AJ got dropped by one of the most legit power punchers of all time in the heavyweight division. Vladimir Klitschko is an elite puncher. That's one of the last things that go is your power. Tyson Fury got knocked down by a cruiserweight, and Steve Cunningham, he got knocked down by a cruiserweight. So we can't go back and forth talking shit about each other. Dog shit can't talk shit about horse shit, and horse shit can't talk about cat shit. It's all shit. You know what I'm saying? It's all the same shit. No matter how you break it down, light on fire, throw it in the trash can, it's shit. Everybody got skeletons in their closet. All right? But if it's true that Joshua was only making $10 million for Povetkin, that boy a dummy, man. That boy a dummy. He getting milked by the white man. Bad. Bad. They milking that ass. They milking him something so serious. And like I said, man, I don't count no man's money, but nigga, I'm just trying to understand how people are still rationalize this Joshua shit. Because the same people that's rationalized this Joshua shit, all right? It's the same people. It's the same people that called Deontay Wilder a bum. Oh, he a bum. He woo woo woo. This dude do this that. At the end of the day, y'all said about Luis Ortiz. Y'all said about this guy, that guy. Hey, if he a bum, come shoot me my fair one, dog. I'm not running from no bum for no amount of money. If it's easy money, it's easy work. I'm swooping down, picking up that easy work, dog. Real serious. I'm getting all the easy work I can get for some money. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he a bum. He this and that. Well, he sent the contract, but it had no venue, no date on it. You know? And if this man is bootlicking for $10 million versus Alexander Povetkin, and you know what? It may be true that he fighting for $10 million because now it's starting to make sense. I was listening to Smoke City Podcast while I hopped on, and I think it was Southside that said, I'm trying to still figure out how AJ got Povetkin to come over to the UK. Now you finding out. You finding out that he came to the UK because AJ gave up all his purse to have Povetkin come over there. That's why they ain't take it to the damn purse bid if this is true. If he really making $10 million, dog, that's where that purse went. That extra 10 went to Team Rubisky and Team Alexander Povetkin, Sasha. You know, that money went to Povetkin. That's why he only making $10 million. Because without him slicing his purse in half, whatever, giving some of his purse up, Alexander Povetkin was going to take it to purse bid and they was going to milk him. And the one man that was going to bid against Rubisky that they tried to get to do to the zone, he from Russia. He's the wealthiest man in the UK. And he from Russia. He not going to go up against Rubisky. You know, people talk, oh, AJ made $30 million his last fight. Shut the front up. He made $20 million twice. And that was against Joseph Parker and not even Vladimir Klitschko. He only made $20 million once. When he fought Vladimir Klitschko, he didn't get $20 million. That's what they reporting. He might not even get what they reporting, dog. You know what I'm saying? They losing all these purse bids, and Anthony Joshua getting $20-30 million like they say he is, but y'all losing the purse bids. AJ Boxer can win some of them purse bids. That nigga ain't touching no $20-30 million, bro. He stayed with his mama still, man. What $20 million fighter you know stay with their mama? What $20 million fighter that's getting $20 million to fight still borrowing somebody's private jet? You know what I'm saying? What $20 million fighter talking about if I lose to Deontay Wilder, it's all going, what else do I have? A nigga that's getting $20 million to fight, he going to be doubling, tripling that up. A real hustler. He ain't thinking about losing. If he lose, you lost getting $20 million to fight. You should be good. If your career is over today, why is he so against fighting Deontay Wilder, talking about the fans should fight him in that article saying, yeah, I don't want to be one of those guys that had it today and lost it, and I lost and I don't have nothing tomorrow. What is you talking about? If you're getting $20 million a fight, $30 million a fight like people say you is, if you're getting that money, I'm not worried about what happened tomorrow. Because I get $20 million for my last 3 fights. That's $60 million. That's $60 million. Let's say $50 million to be nice. That's $50 million he got for his last 3 fights. And they saying he touching what he touching. I ain't talking about if it's over tomorrow, I'm broke. That's what he said in that article. He said if it's over, I don't want to be one of them dudes that had it today, lost tomorrow, and I ain't got nothing to show for it. If you getting $20 million a fight, why you ain't got nothing to show for it? Hit the like button if y'all ain't, bro. Appreciate it. If you making all this money, why is you talking about? Why is you scared of another man? If you at the end of the day you get knocked out and the cash flow start going, you got $20 million per fight. Nigga, that Wilder fight you would have weighed almost $100 million. That would have secured you for your life. But you know what? All that $20 million they reporting he getting that shit going to Eddie Hearn, bro. That shit's going to Eddie Hearn. That nigga ain't touching that money, bro. Then he was crying about a purse, about a raise, man. They can't fool me, bro. I register all these articles in my head, bro. That don't sound right. He skipped 50 to fight for 10 million. They done skipped the biggest unification bout of the year. Undisputed. It's better than Usyk and Terrence Crawford undisputed together. If he really getting 10 million to fight Alexander Povetkin, dog, that nigga is retarded, bro. Man, I started listening to what Eddie was saying, man. Eddie was saying, man, oh, I can sign the contract for Joshua. My signature is Joshua's signature. What? You can't tell me that ain't the definition of milking a man, bro. You can't tell me that ain't the definition of milking a brother. This nigga said I can sign for him. Ain't no white man signing for me, bro. Ain't no white man. Man, put me to sleep. Kill me. I'm not letting no white man sign for me, bro. Real shit, man. I'd rather be in the position I am now than make them so-called make $20 million a fight, but this white man running me. That's like some death row shit. I don't know how y'all know about death row. You know, when Snoop was over at death row, when Snoop was over at death row, all right? Put some knowledge on y'all. When he was at death row, everything was in Suge Knight name. Everything was in Suge Knight name. Snoop had never had it. Remember, Snoop was over there as a teenager. Snoop never had a car in his name, a mansion in his name, jewelry. Everything he owned was in Suge Knight name. Everything he owned was in Suge Knight name. I guarantee you Anthony Joshua shit the same way. Everything he owned is probably in Eddie Hearn name. Look, Matchroom, shout out to TJ Wilkins for the super chat, bro. I definitely appreciate it. Yeah, I'm keep spitting that shit, man. You know, I guarantee you, man, you know, look through Joshua books, man. Everything is probably through Eddie Hearn name, man. And not only that, he's managed by Matchroom too. He's managed and promoted by Matchroom. In the United States, the Ali Act protects you from being managed and promoted by the same entity. In the UK, there is no rules. That's why you see these sanctioning belt bodies. They be stationed in South America, Brazil, Kyrgyzstan. They don't want to come be sanctioned and be stationed in the United States because then there's laws to ride on. There's the Muhammad Ali Act. They will all be broke and sued. All these fugazi rankings they do. That's why they all outside of the United States. It's a dirty game. It's a dirty game. You know, I got you, Josh Taylor, man. It's a dirty game. That's why you don't see the WBC will never be sanctioned here. WBA never be, stationed here in the United States. WBO, IBF, none of them be sanctioned here because they'll be broke. It's too many rules to this, man. And that's another reason why the United States is one of the toughest markets to crack because fighters have protection here. They have protection. Yeah, they stopped that in the United States. You can't do that no more. That's what Oscar De La Hoya was trying to sue Al Haymon for through the Muhammad Ali Act. You cannot manage and promote a fighter at the same time. But Al Haymon was no manager. Was no promoter, though. He's an advisor/manager. Oh, shout out to Brad Pearson. I see you. Yeah, I'm good, bro. Yeah, you can't do that. And at the end of the day, man, it's too many hoops. It's too many hoops and stuff to go through over here in the United States, man. It's too many. He ain't did jack shit. He ain't did jack shit for Danny Jacobs, man. I love to talk to Danny Jacobs. I don't even want to interview. Just chop it with what up, Aladdin. I see you. I love to chop it up with Danny Jacobs, man, and really get a heart-to-heart interview about how it was with Eddie Hearn. And to address the black fight fan situation, he say that Danny not with Eddie not with Al Haymon. Yes, well, Danny came out after Eddie said that lie and said he still is got a managerial pact with Al Haymon. What's going on, CB? I see you. That's what he said afterwards. This is when Eddie Hearn said, well, Al Haymon is not managing Danny Jacobs. And Danny Jacobs came back and did an interview and said, yeah, he is. So as far as today, as far as I knew, Al Haymon is still managing him. Don't think it's any different because Jesse Vargas is still managed by Al Haymon through the zone. What's up, Capadon? I see you. I see you. Laquan, I see you. Family, what's going on, man? How y'all been? You know what I'm saying? If this, man, like I said, dog, if it really come out, which should have never come out on the books, okay? All that shit have never come out on the books, man. In the UK, they ain't got to show their books. You know, you can talk about the United States to get off topic for a minute. The United States, they came up with a law, you know, if they really can, I'm going to do a video about this. Probably not tonight. I might drop it tonight. I don't know if I got enough time and get to bed. But if they came out with a law, okay, all right, if they came out with a law where it say McDonald's and all these organizations had to open their books up and give their employees a fair split, niggas at McDonald's would be making $20 an hour. If they came up and said in the UK, they came up with Muhammad Ali acting this, dog, Eddie Hearn to be in the garbage, man. Be in the gutter. What's up, Bayboy 75? I see you, family. Y'all make sure you go subscribe to Bayboy 75 Sports TV. Bev Rose, I see you in here working already. Yeah, if they came out and really made these jobs. See, look, man, I'm gonna do this video later, man. But hopefully I get to it tonight. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Everything, workers have no rights, man. Workers have no rights, man. When you go to work for somebody, man, you got no rights, man. They took away all the unionized states for most of I know. I don't know too many states that ain't a right to work. You know, you at will. You know, if you go to your job and you say, well, you know, they ask you to work an hour over, all right? You know, I said, hey, Bev, hey, can you work an hour over? You like, nah, you know, I don't want to work an hour over, okay? You know, and then tomorrow they can just fire you because you didn't do what they wanted you to do. You know what I'm saying? You don't have no rights as a worker no more, man. You get to 20 years, you got one day before you retire, and they don't want to pay you your retirement pension. They can fire your ass right then and there. You ain't got shit. So as a worker, you don't have no rights, and you don't have no protection as an employee neither. Let them open up them damn books, man. Let them open up them books, man. Niggas in McDonald's are making $20, $25 an hour. McDonald's can easily pay them niggas $15 an hour, excuse me. Easily pay their workers $15 an hour. You know, Walmart can easily pay these niggas $17, $20 an hour, man. Easily. If they open them books up, man, and they really see what they getting, and they had a fair split out here for the employees and the workers out here today, nigga, y'all would be eating. They wouldn't even have to raise the prices up. They still a profit, but it's a cold game. It's a very, very cold game. You know? It's a cold fucking game, man. It's a cold game. But yeah, man, I was checking out Cali video, man. AJ ain't got his proof, so none of y'all to his books, man. Eddie Hearn in the UK, what my point was to get to, and they don't have to open them books up. So if he say AJ getting $20 million to fight, and that's what people gonna run, but it's not true. That's not true that he's getting $20 million to fight. Not true. It can't be. I mean, it could be, but it ain't. Show me the proof. Why is Eddie Hearn never obligated to open up his books? Why is he not obligated to open his books up? You know what I'm saying? That dude ain't getting, man, I'm trying to tell, if he getting $10 million, that means they gave Povetkin an extra $10 million that came over here and fight. Well, they gave Povetkin $5 million. That's how they got Povetkin to come over here. And that kind of clicked in my head watching the Smoke City Mobcast from Southside. Saying, I just want to know how they got Povetkin to come over to the United States. And that's how they got him. Now this is coming out. Tyson Fury said Joshua only getting $10 million. That's why that extra money he gave up to Povetkin to make Povetkin come to the UK. They gave Povetkin whatever the 20 million, whatever the agreement was, whatever he was getting for this fight, 20 million. That 10 million went to Alexander Povetkin and had Povetkin come over to the UK because Povetkin and Robinski could have easily strong-armed them for the purse bid. You know what I'm saying? But now Povetkin changed his tune, talking about, yeah, I'd rather fight in the UK now. No distractions like at home. Telling y'all, dog. Telling y'all, man, these niggas rather lose money than make money. You know, it's all about power struggle, man. It's all about not bowing to the black man Al Haymon. It's all about not bowing to the Jewish man and Bob Arum. You're not about to come over here and stick your flag in the middle of America and say, I run boxing. It don't work like what way. You don't dress nice enough. Your wordplay not good enough. Your pockets, even with his fake $1 billion backing, is not good enough. Yo, pit bull on the leash, your ace ain't good enough. Your ace not good enough in Anthony Joshua. You know what I'm saying? If anybody that's a body and he legit, he gonna fight anybody. He gonna have that mindset that I ain't scared of nobody. You know what I'm saying? That been the UK mindset as far as they know they can't fuck with us in America when we talking about throwing them hands. You might get an upset every now and again. But like I said, when is the last time you seen a UK guy pound for pound #1? When the last time you seen one of them niggas even in the top 5 conversation? And that's an actual fact. You know what I'm saying? This nigga Eddie not even dressing nice, though. He not even trying to fake it till he make it. He come over here with these rinky-dink wool, cheap-ass off-the-rack suits, man. Nigga that's coming over here to say, man, a hustle that's selling a dream, gonna have an Armani suit on. He gonna have some of the dopest shit you ever seen on, man. I know no weak-ass penny loafers, dog. He gonna be dressing smooth, man. Presentation is the first thing they look at you when you go interview. Or first time you go out with a girl or meet a girl, the first thing she gonna look at is your shoes and your appearance. How clean you look. That's the first thing she looking at. Before she look at anything, how clean you look. What's the confidence level? That's when you step in and talk business too. You don't see no niggas really hashing out no billion dollar deals, wearing no cheap suits and drinking Corona, man. When that nigga somehow closed a $1 billion deal, you know, he was on top of that damn building, talking about closed his own $1 billion bill, drinking a Corona, nigga. No, you ain't fooling me. Ain't no nigga that's closing no $1 billion deal that I know of. And I know a lot of different individuals out here drinking no fucking Corona, nigga. We popping something exclusive. I just closed a big man, shit, motherfucker. I just closed a motherfucking $1,000 deal in my dad's shop. $5,000, nigga. I'm going to get something exclusive, nigga. What you talking about? $1 billion, nigga. We cracking open a Louis 13. Soon as that bitch hit your throat, it's burning. You know what I'm saying? You know, this dude talking a big game, but he can't even make it happen in his own country. He can't even make it happen in his own country. Oh, what's going on, fella? He can't even make Kell Brook and Amir Khan fight. You know what I'm saying? All them fighters all them little rinky-dink fighters he got, he don't even got the best fighter in the UK, bro. He don't have the potential for the best fighter in the UK. The best potential fighter in the UK is fucking Josh Taylor. And he was Cyclone Promotions in the McGuinness. He don't even have him. He don't have Frampton no more, the Gill no more. And even though he ain't a fucking factor, he ain't got Billy Joe Saunders. You know, he ain't got the next best heavyweight, Daniel Dubois. You know what? His sister is a cold-blooded killer, Caroline. He ain't gonna get her when she get older. He ain't gonna get Dubois, brother. That all Frank Warren got bloodlines that's gonna be crawling up to him. He got boxing talent for years. He not even, truth be told, man, he ain't gonna be fucking Richard Schaefer. When them Barderas brothers get older, Money Powell the fourth and all them come up, Richard Schaefer just did it the right way. Richard Schaefer could have just grabbed a whole bunch of prospects and threw some shit together. He could have easily did that. And shout out to Devin Haney becoming the youngest promoter, man. 19 years old. Devin Haney is the youngest promoter ever seen in boxing history. And he signed real fighters already. So this just ain't no, are we going to say you promoted this event so we give you a couple of extra dollars. Devin Haney today got a promotion license from the state of California Athletic Commission. And he got fighters and looking to sign more fighters. And he hopping in the ring versus Juan Carlos Brugas, you know, September 28th. So like I said, man, he building his own vision. You know, LeVar's trying to do that with his sons. But the thing is, Devin Haney is an animal. Devin Haney is dedicated to his craft. So I want to give a special shout out to Devin Haney for doing something that a lot of other young fighters never dreamed of doing. Him and his dad got a vision, and I'm gonna support that vision. You know, whatever they doing, man, I'm gonna go ahead and do my best to pump out what they doing. Because we need more black-owned businesses, man. You know, we need more black-owned run shit, man. I'm fucking with Devin Haney from the Bay Area all the way to the D. Shout out to Devin Haney. Most of these niggas 30 years old and still answering to somebody else. He a boss. He a boss. His daddy turned him into a boss. The entrepreneur mindset. He's in a perfect area for that, man. He's in the Bay Area. So much money to be thrown around in there, man. So many investors looking to invest. He got one of the greatest, you know, rap moguls investors of all time in E40. People sleep on E40. He got a law firm. He own restaurant chains. He own liquor. Underrated. Rough House Bass, that's potentially 90 million lost. AJ 80 million versus 10 million for Povetkin. If I would bash that dude facing. He can't bash Eddie facing. It's probably a stipend the contract. If you touch Eddie Hearn, you get that 20 million, that fake 20 million back to Eddie Hearn tenfold. Eddie Hearn, AJ, man, AJ might not be human, man. AJ might have a mental defect in his head, bro. For real, AJ might be retarded, man. Hit the like button. Or Eddie Hearn got something on him. Eddie Hearn got something on him. Because ain't no way I'm reading up with that nigga, man. If Al Haymon, man, can show me $50 fucking million and say, here go $50 million guaranteed, win, lose, or draw, you only can make more than, you only can go up from here. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? I'm gonna leave. I don't give a fuck if it's 15 USD or 15 fucking pounds, nigga. He could have made almost $100 million, which would have been like $80 million in pounds, 80 pounds. He could have made 80 million pounds or 60 million pounds, whatever they want to say it is. Nigga, you gonna turn that down to give Alexander Povetkin money to fight you in a fake mandatory that Eddie put together. Because at 21 or 22 fights, you don't feel that you're ready. Nigga, if Deontay Wilder is a bum, man, like they say, they got all these clips of Eric Molina touching him up and him getting touched up by Ortiz. At the end of the day, what was the end result? Death. Damn near death for Artur Spilka. You know what I'm saying? You know, it was slobbing on my nuts in the ring. You know what I'm saying? You know, Luis Ortiz was slobbing on his lap, man. You know, Artur Spilka got, man, that nigga was dead. He was dead, bro. Anthony Joshua and Povetkin and Parker, they seen all them niggas land on that canvas, dog. They know. They know. The difference between Wilder and Tyson is this. Tyson was a scary motherfucker. Let me just say that. But them niggas had balls in this day, dog. Niggas had too much fucking balls in their day to let a nigga like Tyson punk. Niggas like, man, even Michael Spinks, he was crying in the locker room. He didn't want to go out there. The nigga could have easily moved down the weight and went back to cruiserweight to try to make like heavyweight in some way. But you know what? He went in that ring. He took his ass whooping like a man and made his money. Same thing for Burbick. Same thing for Larry Holmes. Same thing for all them niggas that fought Tyson back then. All them niggas that fought Tyson back then. The only difference between Tyson and Deontay Wilder is the grade of people, man. It's the grade of people. It's the people. Them niggas back then, Mitch Green had a fucking street fight with Tyson. Them niggas had balls. Those were men. These niggas is just boys, males. Balls. There ain't no difference. A Tyson right hand and a Deontay right hand, left, don't matter. It's power. It ain't height. It ain't he sloppy and he awkward. It's the fact that niggas scared to take an ass whoop. You know, if they could, they would bring a weapon in the ring like these niggas on these streets. Everybody that's being glorified out here in the rap game is pussies. The real niggas, they don't like the real niggas. The niggas that produce real nigga shit like E40 nigga. I don't really like E40 because people like that fake shit. Yo Gotti one of the realest niggas in it. Any nigga you talk to that's really in the hood will tell you Yo Gotti is a real hood nigga, but niggas don't like him. They don't like the niggas that's real, man. This generation is backwards. Everything that's real and that's logical or that's grown man like is shitted on. Everything that's purses and fag light and bitch tendencies and that's sweet, these niggas glorify that. That's what they glorify. You know what I'm saying? For like in boxing, it's no different. This shit is across the board, man. This shit is across the board. Like in boxing. You know? Niggas say, oh, Charlos ain't did this shit. Or Errol Spence ain't Wilder ain't did this shit. But they calling out the best. They calling out the best. And that whole, people putting that whole Danny Jacobs interview up, man. And oh, look how Danny punked him. Like, what did Danny punk him? He said, all I know is Jamal said, you drop your opponent, I drop my opponent, we can fight. I'm touching M's. I'm touching M's. Then you go look at it. Eddie said, I'm not interested in making Jamal Charlo and Danny Jacobs. You know what I'm saying? Call this whole card in. Send Danny Jacobs, send Jamal a contract. Demetrius Andrade going fight to fight, putting out propaganda. People say, oh, yeah, look at Andrade called him out. Yeah. Charlo scared of Andrade, but the Charlo fighting, he fighting people. But Demetrius Andrade been on the shelf for years. Oh, I need a tune-up fight. I need about 3 tune-ups fight for Billy Joe Saunders. I'm trying to tell you, dog, these niggas love lame niggas, dog. The lame shit is what's winning, man. Females love lame niggas. If you an ain't shit baby daddy, you got ain't shit baby daddy potential with genes, women gonna flock towards you, man. They gonna flock towards you. That's just the era we living in. Everything is upside down. Either you gonna get with the times or you gonna remain trill and stick to your guns and be a real nigga, dog. That's all you can do. I can never switch up. If it was Golovkin out here wanting to take on the best, he calling out all these middleweights, Jacobs, Billy Joe, Charlo, Andrade, like, nigga, who next? Who next? He in there doing that, nigga. I'ma rock with him. I'm rocking for whoever wants that smoke. If it just so happened to be a black guy, it's happened to be a black guy. It's so frowned upon, man. Before I get to this Rigondeaux shit, make sure I hit the like button. It's so frowned upon for black people to support black people. It's so embedded into niggas' minds that ain't the way it's supposed to be. You got niggas out here, man. Some real cool niggas defending Canelo Alvarez. This nigga cheated, and they turn around and trash Wilder and support AJ. That's the type of cool niggas you got right there. It's black people that think that way. Oh no, we can't. Y'all niggas dick riding them niggas too much, man. The LDBC dick ride every black fighter out there. Woo, woo, woo. But it's okay for these niggas to go out here and dick ride these Europeans all day. And we already know what the end result is. We know what the end result is. They destination is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Their destination is an ass whooping. That's what their destination is. Their destination is an ass whooping. History shows you a European fighter has never been on top of the game. Either we go catch that European rabbit over there in the UK, or they gonna come over here and get that ass whooped. That's a fact. Yup, Hebrew Duchess, divide and conquer. That's exactly what it is. Nigga, like I said, nigga, at the end of the day, outside of my channel, yes, I'm a Deontay Wilder fanboy. Yes, I'm an Errol Spence fanboy. Yes, I'm a Terrence Crawford fanboy. Yes, I'm a Gervonta Tank Davis fanboy. Outside this channel, nigga, I rock a Tank shirt. I rock a Earl shirt. I rock all that shit, nigga. All that shit. Motherfucker, I'm a motherfucking Andrew Tabiti fanboy. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fucking Darrell fanboy. I'm a Clarissa Shields fanboy. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Charlo fanboy. Hell yeah, I'm rocking with my brothers and my sisters. Straight up. Hell yeah, I'm a fucking fanboy when I'm outside my channel. I'm rooting for all them niggas to put the foot up in them motherfucking niggas' asses. Just like them motherfuckers get out there and defend Leo Ho Santa Cruz acts. They defend Canelo Duck acts. They defend. They don't never say shit really bad about Oscar. This nigga that stuck all types of Oscar was my childhood hero. He made it cool to be a Mexican American. They don't never say shit about them niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas in Puerto Rico, they don't never say shit bad about their fighters. These still niggas that's kissing feeling for their whole butt. They holding hands trying to give for their whole a spirit bomb like he Goku right now. Like he gonna revitalize something. It's over with. The shit's over. The shit's over, nigga. I'm rocking with all my black fighters, nigga. I'm working with the black ball players, the black quarterbacks, the black tennis players, all of them. Salone, Serena, Venus. I'm rocking with Tiger. I don't give a fuck if you think he black or not. I'm rocking with his black ass. I'm rocking with Obama. Fuck what you heard, man. I'm rocking with all the black motherfuckers, man. There's a black soccer player out there. I'm rocking with Freddie Adu still kicking that bitch. I'm rocking with him too. Yeah, I've been reading about the black murders, bro. I gotta keep reading on that, man. Rocking with all them niggas, man. All of them. Support y'all on every time Floyd fought back in there. I bought that bitch. My mom bought that shit when I was in high school. All that shit. When Bernard was fighting, I was rocking with Bernard. Andre Ward, didn't know a lot about him at first. I was rocking with his ass too. You know what I'm saying? Rocking with everybody. Tori Nelson, rocking with her. All the sisters that's boxing. Latondria Jones, rocking with her too. Nigga Badu Jack, you look black enough, motherfucker. Stevenson, you know, you black enough, nigga. You from Haiti. You black enough. Luis Ortiz cheating ass and rock with Rigondeaux, any of them niggas. Melon versus anybody. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I am. And from the deep. Yeah, I'm rocking with anybody. Anybody that's like, hell yeah, do it mean I don't like the Mexican fighters? No. What up, Mark Wonderlick? You tall in the building. Hell no. I told y'all Canelo was going to win that Triple G fight. I told y'all too that Lomachenko going to be Rigondeaux. I told y'all that shit from the beginning. Yeah, I'm rocking with Hannah Gabriel. White, black, red, or green. Let her get divorced. Let me give me some money. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I told y'all about that Lomachenko shit, man. You know, black fighter fan around this motherfucker like he was the only one in Southside, like he the only one. Nigga, I told y'all that shit from the jump. I said that nigga about to get his ass whooped. I ain't see him Rigondeaux quitting like that, but nigga, I said, man, I was the first nigga saying it. I was the first nigga telling niggas Lomachenko was gonna beat his ass. I mean, two different. Teofimo Lopez was the first nigga saying it too. He said he sparred both of them. He said, man, neither one of them is shit. What up, Matt Valentine? I see you. He said, what'd he say? He said Teofimo Lopez said neither one of them motherfuckers shit, but Lomachenko gonna win. He said Rigondeaux was only a one-handed fighter. Teofimo Lopez said that shit. I ain't know who he was at the time. I said, man, who this nigga think he is? Who the fuck is him? Conor McGregor. Who the fuck is this? But yeah, man, what can Al do for Lomachenko, man? You know, and I heard some of the brothers on there. Make sure you hit the like button, man, if y'all ain't hit it. Heard some of the brothers in the Smoke City Mobcast, man. You know, they done with Lomachenko and shit. Man, it been niggas that quit on their stool. It been Canelo and Juice. I mean, shit, Mike Tyson and been in jail and back. I ain't got knocked out by Buster. I mean, what else you done had happen? I mean, Kelly Pavlik was drunk fighting niggas and people still fuck with him. Oscar didn't put shit up his butt. I mean, what can I go? Leo Santa Cruz then blatantly ducked people. Carl Frampton got dropped in his U.S. debut several times. Thomas Delorme got knocked out by Arbery Gu and came back and still has some fans. I mean, I'm just trying to think about shit. Paul Williams got knocked out, still have fans. I mean, shit, the list goes on. Niggas that done lost. It's niggas that didn't quit. Roberto Duran didn't quit and still have fans. I just find it funny, man, that Rigondeaux took a chance, moved up 2 weight classes, and niggas is denouncing him and saying fuck him and stuff like that. No, man, other motherfuckers, man, that did way worse. This niggas that done put shit up their ass and came back and still got a fan base. Sasha Alexander Povetkin. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not about to jump off the Rigondeaux bandwagon. I'm not about to be like, oh, there ain't shit that Al can do for him. Hell no. This shit, Al can do anything. Through Al and God, all things is possible, man. So you telling me Rigondeaux can't go to 126 and still beat Leo Santa Cruz? Leo Santa bitch Cruz show think so. He ain't cussing. I'm not about to jump off the Rigondeaux bandwagon. It ain't too late. He ain't too old. I'm not doing that. That's weak condition in boxing just because the nigga had a loss, so he quit. Roberto Duran quit and still went up in weight and still won shit. Yeah, Carlos Monzon, oh, he killed his wife. I didn't know about that. I know he did something crazy. I didn't really know. That's way before my time. Argentina, one of the greatest middleweights of all time. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to just jump off the bandwagon. Hell yeah. He's still looking great shape. He did quit. You know, he is older. But you can't tell me that he can't compete with a Mares or he can't compete with a Frampton or he can't compete with a Leo Santa Cruz. Let's see it. Let's see it. If they beat him, all power to him, man. But let's see it. He did make the decision too late. He should have made the decision where Arizona Lara told him and Gamboa to come sign with Al Haymon and PBC. They should have made that decision. But they didn't make that decision. They didn't make the decision. Gamboa went to SMS Promotions with 50 Cent. And Rigondeaux went with Rock Nation for some reason. Some people say it was too late for Andre Ward. You know, after Goosen died, and then Goosen died, and he moved up and stuff in that nation. What's going on, Mac Biggs? I see you. Like the logo. Some people say it was too late for Andre Ward. Still came back. You know, let Rigondeaux get it in. Let him get with Al and make some money. Can't just be hopping off the bandwagon like that, man. I understand that he disappointed a lot of people in quitting. But I see him far worse in the sport of boxing. Far worse. And that's what this shit got to stop. When niggas lose, and especially when somebody take a chance and niggas lose, and niggas just want to jump off the bandwagon and denounce him and be mad. Like I said, it didn't have to do with Lomachenko whoop his ass at 126 and 130. It didn't fucking really matter. You know? But he had to move up 2 weight classes to take a chance because of cowardly acts. People will tell you how Rigondeaux quit, but they won't tell you why he had to go move up and take that chance. You know, they won't tell you who made him take that chance. They ain't telling why motherfuckers was dropping belts and sanctioning belt bodies was in cahoots to freeze this nigga out. Hey, they ain't tell y'all shit about that. Niggas just know that he quit. Somebody's hand was hurt. And he did all that shit talking. He did all that shit talking. But at the end of the day, when you got to do shit like that to get a fight, when nobody give you a fight. When niggas don't want to fight you, when having no honor is just not be a part of being a man these days. These niggas don't care if they bitch made it not, because at the end of the day, when they go up for that Hall of Fame, it ain't gonna say you duck whoop 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 and whoop 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 and whoop whoop whoop. It's gonna say he won this many championships and that many weight class. That's what they gonna say. That's exactly what they say. That's exactly what they gonna say. They not gonna say this guy ducked whoop whoop whoop. Timothy Bradley didn't fight this PBC fighter. He ducked America. They not gonna say none of that. They gonna get their little fucking ring and jacket, and they gonna be in the Hall of Fame. That's all they care about. They just think time heals all wounds. You don't hear people when Marvin Hagler name come up outside of hardcores. You know, they don't say, oh, Marvin Hagler ducked Mike McCallum. They don't say shit like that. Oh, Marvin Hagler was all-time great. He beat whoop whoop. They don't say shit about the shit he ducked. That shit will be water under the bridge. That shit gonna be water under the bridge. When they go in the Hall of Fame, they don't say, oh, Sugar Ray Leonard really lost to Tommy Hearns the last fight they had. Or they don't say, well, if it was a 12-round fight, Tommy Hearns would have beat Sugar Ray Leonard. No, you don't hear shit like that. Even when probably Jake LaMotta got inducted to the Hall of Fame. Well, he lost to Sugar Ray Robinson 25 times. He beat him one time. No, they say, oh, he beat Sugar Ray Robinson. They ain't talking about the other 80 times he got his ass whooped by Sugar Ray Robinson, though. They ain't talking about how Sugar Ray Robinson moved up a few weight classes and fought him and still whooped him like 5 times. They don't say that. That's how fighters look at it. You know, if Danny Garcia, Shawn Porter have an opportunity to go into the Hall of Fame, they not going to say, whoop, 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 he ducked this guy. No, they going to say, this guy was a so champion. You know, we inducted Danny and Shawn to the heart. They're not going to put their duck list. All the real hardcore fans going to be old as fuck, and we're going to be at home tomorrow. This nigga ducked that nigga, and the casuals don't care. Ain't nobody going to go back in history and say, oh, why Danny didn't fight Shawn? And did barbershop conversation, bro. Come holler at me, dog, man. Come holler at me, bro. You need a hug, man. I ran across this shit, man. I don't know what he said, man, because I couldn't listen to it at work. The motherfuckers be tripping about my phone, man. I don't get that shit. Niggas. This nigga say the winner of Porter versus Danny is the second best welterweight in the world. Did this nigga really say? I didn't listen to it yet. This nigga said 4 hours ago, winner of Porter versus Garcia is the second best welterweight in the world. What's up, General Pendant, man? Did this nigga really, Fred, just say that, bro? This nigga just gotta be trying to get views, man. Come holler at me, dog. You need a hug, Fred, man. Them niggas not even the fourth best welterweight, man. I go Earl, Terrence, Keith, however order. Nigga, skip the fourth spot. Them niggas is fifth. Like, dude, man. Dude, I know the Porters ain't paying Fred no money, man. I know Fred, them niggas, because they ain't got no money to be paid, man. Man, yeah, man, I don't understand that. But like I said, man, Hamed, I don't know who you is, bro. I can't send you a link and I don't know what the fuck you is, bro. So you can keep asking, that ain't gonna happen. Yeah, man, he better not ever say I'm not biased or I'm just calling it straight, man. Man, Fred, man, that motherfucker, man, smack his ass in the back of his motherfucking head. Shiny ass head. Need to get his motherfucking mind right, man. Oh, he said he starts with Spence. I don't get, they ain't better than Terrence Crawford. They ain't better than Keith Thurman either. From Dan the Man podcast. I don't know what that is neither, bro. I'm sorry, dog. Well, email me, man. Email me some of your work, man. I ain't trying to be funny, though. I ain't trying to be funny, bro. I don't know you. But I'm a sub to you right now, family. Just give me a minute. You got two subscribers. Yeah, nah, bro. I know who you are, but respect the channel. Yeah, what channel is he on, man? Jaren Ennis versus Josh Kelly? I don't know, man. That's way too early to tell, man. You don't put babies in there together like that. It's in the description. Hamed, it's in the description. Just click the drop down box. It should be the last link, man. Yeah, man. Fred, man, that nigga need a do-rag on and a brain massage, man. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker out here rabbit ass mom. But like I said, as far as Al, I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? He get Rigondeaux a couple last paydays, man. And that is what it is, man. But yeah, man, I got a good lineup coming tomorrow, man. I'm recording most of the videos I'm gonna do tomorrow. I got a couple more as well. Yeah, I'm gonna drop one tonight. I'm probably gonna drop one more tonight. And we're gonna get it popping though, man. Y'all got any questions, man? Barbershop is about to hit you up. Go ahead. He the one that's out here looking crazy. Now I said I didn't listen to what he said, but that motherfucker, neither one of them niggas is better than Terrence Crawford. You can go through resume, you can go through whatever he want to say. Whatever he want to say, he can say whatever he want to say. But them two chicken shit niggas, neither one of them whooping on Terrence Crawford. And hold on, man. All right, we done took it here, not man. We done took it to church. Now we gotta go through the whole motherfucking thing. The choir singing, the preacher preaching. You cross your fingers every time he about to end. He keep going. What up, Black Ham TV? I see you. He keep going. You be like, damn, when this preacher gonna get done, man? We about to take it there, man. We about to take it there. How you want, bro? We about to take it there. I hope this the real dude, man. But I'm about to take it there. Hold on, man. Email coming your way. Once I figure out this Chromebook. This bitch like a fake ass Mac. There we go. There we go. Oh shit. There we go. There you go, right there. It's sent. All I want to know is how is this nigga the third best motherfucking welter? The second, whatever the hell he said. It's been a long ass day. I drove out to Cleveland yesterday, man. Man, motherfuckers could got a nigga a hotel. But how? How can you be better than Keith Thurman? And Keith Thurman with both of y'all. By default, Keith Thurman is better than Shawn and Danny. We gonna find out. Hopefully ain't Hamed. I sent him the invite, so he should be hopping on. All I want to know is how the hell is he better than Keith Thurman? How is Danny and Shawn better than Keith Thurman? Neither one of them fights was competitive except for the Shawn fight. I give Shawn that. What's going on, bro?
How you feel, King? You all right?
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. You coming on. Like I said, I didn't watch a video, so I'm gonna let you elaborate what you said on the video.
It's just simple. I appreciate your content too. I wish I could have all the time. I wish I could have told the people I was coming on so I can so more people know about your channel. It's just real simple, man, with me. I think Keith Thurman is inactive. We don't know when he's coming back. We don't know what is coming back. Terrence Crawford, really, in real life, Terrence Crawford is irrelevant. That fight ain't going to happen until everything happens. You can call him number one. You can call him number two. You can call him number three. Whatever number you want to place Terrence Crawford, it's almost irrelevant because he's not going to get the fights. If he's not going to be co-promoted by PBC and Al Haymon or a promoter that's aligned with PBC, you're not going to get the Errol Spence fight. Because if you look at the logistics as to what's going on, it goes Mikey Garcia, unification to Canelo. So he's 2.5, 3 years away from even being undisputed, undefeated, quote unquote, welterweight champion of the world. So it's basically like a mid-major in college that goes undefeated in the MEAC. Yeah, you're cool. You're cool, but you still need help getting in the tournament. You know what I mean? You still got to win your conference tournament, to get in. So, that's from where I'm coming from. No matter where you rank him, it's irrelevant because he's not going to get the fights. That's the point. I should have.
That's respected. I can feel that.
Maybe I should have prefaced it.
Yeah, I can respect that. That. I know the promotional situation, and after he beat Jeff Horn, instead of talking about what he wanted to do next, he had to beg Bob Arum to let him even play with these guys, man.
Yeah.
So I can respect that, but I still don't see them being better than Keith Thurman. I understand that there might be a chance that Keith Thurman might not come back as a welterweight.
Yeah, he might not come back as a welterweight, but he might not come back as skilled. Remember, he was trying to fight for his wife to get in the country. He's fighting for a marriage. He's fighting to live forever. He's fighting to live happily ever after. You understand what I'm saying? So
yeah, he might be done. Yeah, I heard his injuries was really, really bad though, man. To be honest, I know a couple guys is down there with him.
Injuries. He got some injuries.
But at the end of the day, he did whoop his injuries, but yeah, he did whoop both of them, man. He still got the best resume at the weight.
He do. Oh, by far he got the best resume. And I told Kenny, I told Earl, I said Keith Thurman is the best welterweight in the world. If he was active, he would be the best welterweight in the world. But he's not active, and we don't know what happens when your uncle goes out and leaves the sobriety program for 6 months. We don't know if he went out and got some drugs, went and had a few drinks, got a few prostitutes. We don't know this. You understand what I'm saying? All we can do is just trust that he's been good. And we don't know what he weighs. We don't know what he looks like. He hasn't done an interview.
Well, I heard he was 200.
If he's 200, he's not coming back at 47, man.
That's what I'm thinking about, man. He look a little bit heavy, man. And
he would come in at a catch weight, but he's a WBA.
He's going to do the Amir Khan thing, where the 150 thing, but Khan didn't have a championship belt though. But the encouraging thing is that Khan still fought at 150, and somehow he got ranked back in the 147-pound division, and that's just cash flow.
Well, I hope he doesn't get stripped because I think as hard as he's worked, he deserves a title defense. He deserves to lose his belt in the ring. He's earned that right. So I hope he doesn't get stripped of the WBA, and then we got an empty belt situation. Then somebody comes in and gets that belt, and
It's going to prolong the process. I see what you're saying. It's going to prolong the process.
He worked so hard to get there. Like everyone was a Keith Thurman fan. How could you not be a Keith Thurman fan? You know what I mean? Especially if you grew up in the hip-hop culture, you know? You grew up on the Zab Judas. You grew up on down the Floyd Mayweather to Roy Jones to, you know, you have no choice but to respect what he was saying and doing early on in his career, you know? But, you know, we'll see. You caught me doing dishes, man.
Oh, man, no problem, man. Yeah, man. I'm hopefully come back, but I understand what you're saying now from the simple fact that
as far as talent, Terrence Crawford is the most talented. In my head, Terrence Crawford is the most skilled because he's the most diverse.
Yeah, he's number one. Yeah, he's definitely number one in the world right now. I'm not gonna mix no words about that, but he can't play with the kids, man. You just can't help to wonder that Jesse McInerney read up today. He had an extension with Top Rank, and Crawford has fought 15 fights with them. When is this extension coming, man? Or when is it going to be read up?
I wonder. I'm surprised. Well, that's one of the great questions I would love to ask Terrence Crawford as to how long is his contract with Top Rank. Maybe they don't want to just.
They won't answer. Yeah, he don't. They don't
want to disclose that information because the Wolves will come. You know.
Yeah, because they signed a confidentiality agreement with Al Haymon. I mean, with Bob Arum.
Oh, for sure, no doubt in my mind they can do that, man. No doubt, my man. Yeah, but I watch your channel a lot. I watch everybody's channel, man. You know, I'm a handyman, so you know what I mean. I'll be in my little shit listening to all y'all channel all day. I don't watch TV, so.
Shit, I ain't been able to watch TV neither, man. I was out in Shawn Porter neighborhood yesterday in Cleveland, man.
Oh yeah, I heard you going in on me live. I watched that live. You were going in on me.
Like I said, but I can't say about Shawn though, man. I'm gonna say a few things before we get off here, man. I can say this. Okay. I envy his relationship with his father. I do. I respect that relationship that they have, man. And I also respect that Shawn has never dug nobody. So I can't say I do think he don't want to fight Earl. But at the end of the day, he don't have a track record of that. He don't. His track record is clean. So off the strength of that, I only can judge him on as a man of his word. If he fight Earl next or if he end up fighting Earl, then I'm going to take back everything I said. But he don't have a track record for ducking. Shawn will fight anybody. I will say that. He will fight anybody. You know, I never heard, Shawn ducked this guy, that guy. I'm going to roll the dice and let him see. Now, Danny Garcia is a different type of character. You know, when he was hungry coming up, he would fight the Kendall Hawes, the Nate Campbells, the Ashley Theo Paynes, the Eric Moraleses. He would fight all those guys, man. He was the underdog in most of those fights too. People don't know.
All his fights, he was the underdog, with the exception of Lamont Peterson. But that was at 147 now.
Yeah, yeah, he was that guy, man. And you know, and when that Mauricio Herrera Puerto Rico scared, man.
Well, he was the favorite in that, but yeah.
After that shit happened, he was, you know what, man, I'm gonna pull back. But like I said, man, Danny has never really dug nobody until he has something to lose too. So it'll be interesting, man. September 8th, man. I wish both of those brothers the best, man.
Who you got winning?
I haven't looked at the tape. I'm gonna probably ride with Danny right now.
Are you gonna ride with Danny? Why do you think he's better? Out of curiosity.
Man, I'm just thinking off the top of my head. I'm just thinking maybe he can control distance a little bit more. But after, man, I gotta go back and watch that Keith Thurman Shawn fight because I think if Shawn Porter jabs together, man, it's over with. If his jab show up, it show up some Saturdays and some Saturdays it don't show up. If that jab really double jab. If he uses it, he beat Danny Garcia because he gonna move laterally, and Danny not good moving laterally, man. It depends on the fight that Shawn. If Shawn overcommits and gets over happy, he gonna get touched. But I think he's the better athlete, though. You know what I'm saying? He's the better athlete. But I'm just thinking Danny might just come to show up. But I just know Danny got problems with guys that move, and Shawn moves come forward. Herrera kind of did the same thing. If he could do something what Herrera did with his hooks and jump in, but use the jab, Shawn can win this fight, man. When I look at the tape, I definitely make a final decision. But Shawn, you can make a case that he beat Thurman. There's no way that you could say Danny beat Thurman. That shit wasn't even competitive, man.
Yeah, it was 8-4. That fight was 8-4. I don't know how it was a split decision, right? That was kind of 8-4 to me.
Yeah, man. And the reason it wasn't 12-0 is because Keith Thurman ran the last half of the fight.
Yeah, he beat him up. He beat him up like he did Bondu. He just knows how to win fights, you know. And I actually said that in my video. He knows how to win fights.
That's the amateur thing, man. A lot of the great amateur fighters knows how to win fights. They might not knock you out, hurt you, but they can outpoint you. That's what Floyd do. Floyd, at the end of his career, he outpointed you, man. But yeah, but I'm just looking at the tape, man. Actually, man, if I actually had to be a fan and just give you an opinion who I want to win, I'd probably say, man, I want Shawn to win, man. I don't like, man. I probably want Shawn to win just off of personal. I believe Shawn more. You know, I believe Shawn more is gonna go on to do bigger and better things. Danny Garcia, he been retired, man. Last year he took a whole year off. Told Al I was tired. Like, man, you didn't have Samuel Vargas. You didn't have all these easy fights, man. And it's not about Earl so much, man. It's just about the progression of the division. But if we progress on the PBC side, will we progress on the top rank side is the ultimate question. And I think that's going to be a negative, man.
That's going to be hard to do, but that fight will happen eventually. But Earl got to get all his money. Like the same way with the Floyd Mayweather thing. That contract was signed under the premise that we get the Pacquiao fight. You understand what I'm saying? And they made the Pacquiao fight happen. I believe it would have been a rematch if Pacquiao was a little bit more humble, you know, and a little bit more graceful. I think because Floyd wants to lead in his whole in everything that he does, you know, and he's earned it right. He's the only fighter in the history. He's the only non-team sport athlete to ever earn $1 billion. Well, is Tiger Woods a billionaire?
He close. He might be close.
Okay. Well, he's the only non-sport where his money is really literally not guaranteed. He created guaranteed contracts in boxing. 6 years, $197 million. Come on. Who does that?
Only other little guy to do something close to that was Sugar Ray Leonard.
Yeah, Sugar Ray Leonard. Yeah.
But Leonard was doing that shit on regular network television, though.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Leonard was like Floyd, but Floyd took that shit to another level. The black fighter did
another level. He embraced being the villain, you know.
Yep, he had to. And people say he sold out. He did what he had to do to make that bag, man.
Yeah,
he did what he had to do to make that bag.
And he made it too. He made it. He do what he won't. He's the president of his own world.
He learned from Oscar De La Hoya too. I'm gonna say that, man. When Oscar De La Hoya got out of Bob Arum's shadow, he looked and say, "Man, I got to get out this shadow, man," because Vernon Forrest actually brought Al into the game.
Big time.
He brought Al into the game.
If you rewatch that fight real close when Vernon Forrest wins at Madison Square Garden, you can see Al Haymon in the ring celebrating with him.
Yeah. I heard Sam Watson talking about that, man, because Sam Watson did it. Yeah, he did an interview with Ellie talking about how they got into the boxing game and stuff. And that go deep, man. Like it go really, really deep in his musical background into how him and Beyonce and Jay-Z started beefing over some bullshit that he ain't had nothing to do with. And he kind of boxed out, like, not to be an asshole, but he had to box out Jay-Z and Rock Nation to let them know, like, nigga, this is, you know, y'all gonna kiss the rings. If not, y'all gonna get out of boxing. And that's where they at right now. They got out of boxing.
Al Haymon's a G because he still owns his piece of Clear Channel. You understand? And that's why he's able to put the fighters on all these major networks when they go to New York. The Breakfast Club I was thinking of. He still owns his he didn't sell his piece of Clear Channel, and because he did the concert series, and this is where Oscar always has to go fight up north or wherever that is in New York. He got to go to Mount Vernon or somewhere, wherever that is. He can't get a major venue in LA. He gets all the venues, and that's why Eddie Hearn has to go to Chicago, has to go to Providence, has to go to Boston because he can't get the rights to these buildings. You understand what I'm saying? I see that. So the same thing is going to happen, and that's how powerful Al Haymon is. It's not necessarily in addition to him having the money, he has the relationships. If a man has been leasing your building for 30 years, he's in charge of the Drake concert, which means he's in charge of Lil Wayne, which means he's in Chris Brown's first world tour, Nicki Minaj. See, people just hear Drake and you say, oh, just Drake. But everything under the umbrella is Drake. You understand what I'm saying? So just say when Nicki Minaj goes on tour, he has to lease out 100 venues all across America and the world. When Drake goes on concert, you got to lease that shit for 180 days, 200 days. You see what I'm saying?
He got relationships.
And Migo is opening up for them, right?
So he got relationships.
Yeah. See, people don't see the connections. If Migo, so that means guess what? Cardi B may be affiliate. I don't know this. I'm just guesstimating now. Cardi B may be affiliate. He got the Migos. You understand what I'm saying? So it's
kind of like a word of mouth thing. Say, look, man, this dude gave me this check, man. This check was good. And
it's all in.
I didn't know he owned stock in Clear Channel. The Clear Channel on every radio station.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He still owns his shit to Clear Channel. Yes.
That's major right there. That's major right there.
It's big. It's stupid. It's dumb how entrenched he is. Dumb meaning like amazing. Like it's just insane. When I sit down and listen to these stories coming from various people, I'll be like, damn. And then you hear a story 2 months ago and you like, and then you hear a story, like say I hear a story when I get to New York. And then I remember, and then I put connection to the story I heard during the Easter Garcia fight. And I'm like, God, man, you understand what I'm saying? Like, he can literally elect the president per se. You know what I mean? He can substantially affect an election.
And the most important thing about it, he don't say shit.
No.
Eddie Hearn.
Eddie Hearn is in a world of hurt. And I've only like in America, he's in a world of hurt because he's gonna go through the same thing Oscar De La Hoya went through. He had to go to ESPN, fight in Arizona, fight on Belas. This is not by accident. This ain't by accident that Canelo hasn't fought in the MGM. Like, it's not by accident. Like, people think, oh, it's not by accident that he has to go fight in Dallas. This is see the trail, see the breadcrumbs. Like, oh, this nigga ain't fought the MGM in God knows how long. right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, there's no difference between 17,000 people and 20,000 people. You'd rather have 17,000 people and raise the prices. You understand what I'm saying? But they go on the MGM and it's not going to be sold out. You know, same thing with Rock Nation. People don't understand. Same thing with Rock Nation and maybe I'm giving too much information, but hey, Rock Nation and Kovalev and Andre Ward. Why wasn't that fight at the MGM? There's no way in hell that fight should not have been at the MGM because we both know that they're not major draws. You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you know what I mean? It's about relationships in this game. And I rather go on a guy for the next 20 years who's going to lease my arena for 50 nights versus a guy who's going to do it for one night. You know, Drake
and don't have nothing behind Canelo.
Yeah, nothing after Canelo. Oscar don't play in no major arenas outside of the T-Mobile arena.
And Triple G about to end that shit. If Triple G win, it's gonna be interesting to see Golden Boy, man. It's gonna be interesting. That shit's gonna be major. Yeah, that's
gonna be a very interesting fight. I'm not covering that fight, but I'm curious to see who wins that fight. I'm real curious.
Yeah, man. I was mum on that fight, man, because there wasn't nobody I could really roll with, man. Well, you know, Triple G. I'm like, I go for him. Then he say some dumb shit, and then his trainer say some dumb shit. Then he be like, man, I can't go for a drug cheat. I was a big Canelo fan, man. When he was coming up, I love Canelo, man. But that cheat,
we all did. He was kind of smooth, young, brash. You know, he got the little boy look. You know what I mean?
Like the light skin nigga in your clique or some shit, man. Or the white boy you had in your clique, man. Like, he white, but he one of us. We like Canelo, man. He grew up fighting on the Floyd undercards, and he had an unorthodox Mexican style. We liked him, but like I said, man, the one time they went to Mexico to test him, he test positive, dog. That was the nail in the coffin for me. He never was. He only started getting tested when he got to San Diego and now Colorado. At the end of the day, if he a clean fighter, man, I apologize, but I just don't believe that to be true, man. But like I said, I'm gonna stream that shit, dog. But I ain't paying for it, man. I'm gonna stream them. Best of luck to both men. I heard the undercard is gonna have Lemieux and Spike O'Sullivan and Brandon Cook versus Jaime Maguire before I let you go. Now I'm gonna let you know this little nugget for you right here. Brandon Cook, everybody here, man. Brandon Cook is the only fighter to score a knockout and get knocked out. He was fighting in the UK. He knocked the guy out. He's from Canada too. All right. He knocks a guy out, and I think that was in Leeds. Somebody threw an ice bucket and knocked him out on the way back to the locker room.
Really?
I couldn't believe that shit, man. Yeah, man. He actually beat my boy Leonardo Tyner. He fought out of Detroit. He fought Canelo. The guy Stephen Butler knocked him and Carson Jones out. But Brandon Cook knocked Stephen Butler out though. So he ain't no chump. So yeah, he ain't no chump, man. So Leonardo, that's my bro right there, man. So shout out to Leonardo. He over there in Philly right now. I appreciate having you on, Fred, man. I definitely anytime.
I know you gotta go to bed. Anytime you wanna see. I can't go live. I got one strike. It comes off soon, but I be wanting to touch the people so much, man. So I appreciate your hospitality, man. But I can't reach out. They be like, man, Fred, go live. Like, dude, every time I get a license to go live, YouTube finds something on me. So take care of your titles, man. Make sure your titles are safe. You understand what I'm saying? And content but make sure your titles are real clear and safe. You know what I mean? Like you're not pushing no buttons and you'll be all right. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, anytime you want to hop on, man. My email's in my description, man. Just email me, man, or I can shoot you my number once you email me. Anytime you want to hop on, man, I got time. You can come on, man. Everybody showing you love in the chat. Mr. Finesse, Sports, I see you.
Oh, I can't see it.
Yeah, man. Everybody showing you. I appreciate it, Fred, man. We definitely appreciate you, man, and all the work you did, man.
At the end of the day, I want everybody to know I love us. Period. End of discussion. That's it. That's all. That's the only wave that I'm on. Sometimes I'm not perfect, but my intentions are always going in the right direction. I'm human, but at the end of the day, I love us, and I'm unwavering on that. And
all right. That's for sure. We love you, Fred, man, because all the work you put in and putting up with Pikachu and Browner. I know you mean when I'm saying Pikachu. Putting up with Pikachu and Browner, man. I love Tank, man. I love Tank, man. That's my boy.
Tank is gonna be a pay-per-view star. I'm telling you guys, Tank is gonna be a pay-per-view star. No one can beat that kid at 130. No one can beat that.
Yeah, I got much love for Tank. Man, I was out at the Barclays Center when he fought Hazel Claryard. And I'm gonna tell you this: people talk about Tank. Yeah, I was at that fight, man.
Man, I was there April 21st.
Yep, I was there, man. And then I actually met up with Gary Russell. Matter of fact, man, he came on my video. But
Gary Russell's a G, man.
Yeah, he's a good guy, man. But it's an understatement to say Tank probably packed half that house, man, that night. Tank had the whole lower bowl.
The whole lower bowl. Exactly. You were there. Yeah. Him and Robert. Yeah. Oh man, he brings them out. And if I'm Tank, see, here's the genius where I want Tank. When I have conversations with Tank, where I want him to go. He heard the roar. If I'm in the ring and I'm like, oh shit, did I just hear 5,000 people in New York? As soon as I get out of that ring, I make sure my check is good, my well-being is good, everyone's taken care of. Sunday morning, I call Al Haymon. Al, I just heard 5,000 people cheering for me at the Barclays Center. I know without a shadow of a doubt I can go to Bmore, the DMV area, and sell that motherfucker out. I need to fight me a bum.
That's the rumor.
Yeah. I want to go fight me. Yeah. I want to go fight a bum, and I want to pack that place out, make me $1 million. But I want to do like a whole I-95 tour. I want this whole peninsula to be all about me. You understand? You already got a great mouthpiece in Adrian Broner. You know what I mean? Adrian Broner love echoing what his friends say. So I mean, they tried to do with Adrian Broner. Remember, Adrian Broner robbery is the first card. Standing room only in that motherfucker. Standing room only. You understand? And they tricked it off. Adrian Broner. And I had a private conversation with Broner. I said, you tricked this shit off? This was your moneymaker. You promoting in the Midwest was your moneymaker. And he didn't understand what I'm saying. But I think now he's understanding what the fuck I was saying. But this is like 2 years ago. He was kind of young. You know, so younger, I should say.
Yeah, Tank. Yeah, man. I mean, Tevin Farmer told me he a meal ticket now. Man, I like saying, man, don't go fight Tank if you this meal ticket now. You better slow your roll down, player. Slow your roll down.
Like $1 million or his meal ticket?
My nigga said he a meal ticket for people. He can't be in the hood no more, man. Go check out Instagram, dog. He a meal ticket standing in front of the Jeep Cherokee, man. I'm like, but he own businesses though, man.
Tevin Farmer?
Yeah, he owns a strip club in Philly, man. I forgot exactly where he said that, but he owns. Yup.
Oh, good for him. He's an entrepreneur. Genius. Okay. Good. I'm glad he's an entrepreneur. So that means he'll be able to know he knows how to leverage that money into bigger adventures. You know what I mean? So, which is a beautiful thing.
Yeah, I always love to see entrepreneurs, man, and people do that, man. My family owns a car shop, so and a couple of businesses. Yeah. So I always like to see people get money, man. I'm gonna go ahead and let you go, Fred, man.
Go to bed, man. You 2 hours ahead of me. Go to bed. Appreciate you, King.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. Shout out to everybody that came on, man. And make sure you email me too, Fred. My email's in the description. It's the Boxing Clinic and more 313@gmail.com. If you don't see it in the description as well. Appreciate everybody coming on. Matt, make sure you email me as well. Appreciate it, Narco Champ. Shout out to Puerto Rico. One time for the one time we gone.